Hi, I am Janelle Botts. I am the owner of Janelle Botts Brand Strategy LLC in Spring Lake, North Carolina, and I am the founder of the blog First Strategy to Content Creation. And that is what this video is about. I'm going to tell you a little bit what this framework kind of looks like, the strategy looks like, and then take you behind the scenes into how my wacky brain uses it in my own business. The beauty of this strategy is that you don't have to be perfect in order for it to work. You really just have to want content to have a long lifespan in your business. That is the whole kind of the foundation to the blog first strategy. So most of us are creating content several times a week, if not every single day, for social media. But when we're creating Instagram posts, whether we're putting it in a scheduling app first or directly to Instagram from our phone, from our desktop, however it is, what is happening is we're creating content for a platform that we don't own. Yes, it is serving and reaching our target audience. It is valuable, it serves a purpose, and social media should be part of our content creation strategy. However, it just doesn't get as much traction as we would probably want to for the amount of time we're putting in to developing the content, the strategy, the storylines, the graphics, the scheduling and posting. If we're going to put that much time into creating content, valuable content, helpful content for our target audience to eventually get them into our sales funnel, I want it to be a permanent fixture in my business. And that can't happen on somebody else's domain. It can't happen if it's working with someone else's algorithm. So that's where the blog first strategy comes in. And it's just as it sounds, blog first. And really, it doesn't even have to come first, it just has to happen. If you happen, for some of us, creating an Instagram post is just a quick win. We're already in that habit. We've got that muscle memory for it. But when you adopt the blog first strategy, your content doesn't, their permanent home isn't Instagram. It's your website. I want you to think of content as a permanent fixture in your brand, in your business, and on your domain. So whether you take this, brainstorm or planner or calendar of Instagram content that you're creating and I want you to take that, and instead of opening up the Instagram publisher, I want you to take it to your blog post and then just start typing out a caption like you would if you were on Instagram. Except on your blog, you could just keep going. You could have more than 2,200 characters. You can continue to add value until you're done. And it doesn't even have to be that long. Blog posts, 300 words to 500 words are considered quality blog posts. And then take that, you can copy and paste it. You can, just add a couple sentences. You can use the same image on your blog as you do on Instagram. And then after you publish it on your blog post, pop it over to Instagram. You can get organic traffic and direct traffic from the same piece of content that you've created. And that works more for your business. And then let's say 2 weeks from now, you get into some sort of writer's block, content block, and you have no idea what to write about on Instagram that day because you just have nothing. Open up your blog. It is now an archive. It is now a repository of helpful content that you can pull from to use in your newsletter, to Instagram, to make a reel with, and it doesn't even have to be a literal one-for-one reflection from your blog to your Instagram. It can just be something that inspires or directs you into a certain story or idea or concept or motivational tip, something to that effect. So the blog first strategy just wants you to kind of shift your priority for your content. And I want you to make your business and your domain the priority for your content. And I want your website to be where the content has a permanent home, and then take it out and piece it out. So let me show you how I have been using this blog first strategy this week. And you'll see it's not complicated, it's not rigid. And for creative minds like you and I, um, it really just can work however it is that your brain likes to work best. Let me show you. Alrighty, so this week I am launching my blog first strategy mini course for photographers. So I've got a lot of content around that I want to share on social media, to my newsletters, and then of course in my blog, so that it populates these SEO. I want to populate these SEO databases so people can find me organically on Google as well. So my content is all revolving around my new digital offer. And so what I've done is, I've got the digital offer, right? I've got the workbook, I've got all the videos, I've got all the content for that. And then I started taking pieces of it. And the way my brain works is I'm a very visual person. Okay. So I like to see things visually. So what I did is I just open up an Instagram, or not an Instagram, but a Canva template for an Instagram square. And then I made, look all of, what I do is I just pick templates, and then I go through and I, customize it. And so I've got all of these that I've made so far, different snippets from my course, and I've created Instagram posts for it. Okay, so now I've got essentially a social media content plan. Nothing has been written yet. I've just got the pictures. The good news is for my blog is that my featured images use a square. So I have to create one graphic, and I use it on Instagram and I use it on my blog. Okay. So I use this one right here. This 2 free tools was the post that I did yesterday. But first, instead of going to Instagram, what I did is I came over to my blog. I uploaded here we go. Hold on. I uploaded the featured image, and then I wrote a blog post. And look, it's not even that long. I don't even do the word count, but it's not that long. I optimized all my images. All right. What are the 2 tools? 1 tool, answer the public. 2 tools, Uber suggest. Look at that. Wham, bam, get her done. And I hit published. And then I went over to Instagram, and I think I added a couple more. I actually think I used a different size, but anyway. So then I went to Instagram. I used the 4x5, whatever. You'll see it anyway. It was in a different template. See, my brain. That's just how it works, right? And so I have the same picture or graphic. I didn't have to reuse it. This is a bad example because I did, but again, Canva, you just hit the resize, so whatever. And then I took that blog post and I literally copied and pasted it into my carousel. It's the exact same. Maybe I cut out a couple different sentences so it read differently for social media, or whatever. Copy and paste it. And then I even use, you can see here, I even use the same images in my post as I did in my blog. Wham, bam. Look at that. Same. It was a copy and paste effort. My caption didn't have to be that long because the bulk of the information was in the carousel. And then do you know what I did? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Then I went to my email. I use Flowdesk, which today is very, very slow. And look at this, 2 free tools you should be using. And do you know what I did? I just copied and pasted it. Actually, I didn't even copy and paste it. I linked it to my blog, share, view, and browser. And then I sent it out to my newsletter group. Short, sweet little, hey, this is what I wrote about. Here's a link to the blog post. 3. It was 3 ways I shared that same content. And now, next week, no one's going to see this Instagram post anymore. But this blog post is going to generate traffic from Google because of the SEO for the next 2 years. I've got a blog post that gets traffic every single month, and it has been for over a year now. I published it September of 2021, and every single month I get clicks from Google on it, and people get to my website. No one clicks on my website from an Instagram post that I posted a year ago. No, these Instagram posts, they last for about 48 hours, blog posts, just shy of 2 years, right about. So that is really how I work. And so, like I said, I work as a visual person. Within the course that I have, I'll put a link below. You've got a content planner where you can plan out topics and, underneath the content pillars that your strategy works under, that serves your target audience. And then you could just pull it from there. Okay, today I'm going to write about outfits for fall family sessions. And then you create the blog post, and then you create all the social media posts. So that's one way to use this blog first strategy. And it's probably not that different from what you're already doing. It just includes your blog. So if you want more resources on the blog first approach to content creation, check out my blog. The link is going to be below, and check out this course, the blog first strategy course for photographers. It walks you through this simple and sustainable strategy for content creation. It's designed to make your life easier and to give your content a permanent place on your domain, not somebody else's. Got any questions? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next episode.